Hello everyone, welcome to episode 182 of Magic Man. I'm your host, Chan Magic Man. Welcome to our trick right now with a packet of cards. Here we have four red cards and four black cards, just like so, right? And we're gonna place the black cards off to the side, just like this. And we have the red cards, we'll leave them in my hands, just like so. So we have the red cards over here, the black cards over there, and we're gonna mix the two colors together. So check this out, watch. I'm gonna take a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, black and a red. So you can see the packets are mixed together. The two colors are mixed together, just like oil and water. If you just let the packet sit there for just a few seconds, and I snap my fingers, you can see what happens is that if I take the top four cards, you can see now all the red cards have risen back to the top. So you can see all the red cards are on top. So if the red cards are on top, that means on the bottom must be all the black cards. So that's pretty cool, right? So just in case you missed, I'll do it again for you, so you can see nothing's happened yet. You can see the situation. We have four red cards, four black cards. I want you to remember this. So the black cards get set off to the side, just like before, and the red cards stay in my hands. And then we're gonna mix the two colors together. So we take a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, and a red. So once again, the two colors are mixed, but just like oil and water, if you just let it sit there for just a few seconds, they snap my fingers. You can see now, take the top four cards, just like this. You can see now, all the red cards have risen back to the top, and if the red cards are on top, that means on the bottom must be the black cards. So that's cool, right? But now, let's take this one step further. Now, you probably be thinking that when I mix up the cards face down, sometimes it might be a little bit suspicious. So let's try it differently. So let's mix the cards face up this time. So we'll take a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, and a black. So you can see the situation. You can see clearly the cards are mixed, right? But whether I do it face up or face down doesn't matter. Doesn't make no difference to the red cards. If I just wait a few seconds and I snap my fingers, you can see now, take the top four cards just like this. You can see now all the red cards, just like before, are on top, and if the red cards are on top, that means on the bottom, as usual, are the black cards. And just like that, you can see, once again, they separate it. Now, there has to be a possible way for the two colors to, like, mix, right? So it seems like the two colors don't really get along, right? When they get mixed together, so they separate. So let's try to do the reverse of it and keep the cards separated. So we have the red cards on the table and the black cards in my hands, and all I have to do is just let the two colors just simply touch, just like that. And if I just wait a few seconds and I snap my fingers, you can see now, hopefully we get a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, and a red. Just like that, the colors finally mixed. Black, red, all the way through. So they just when you saw them separated, now they're all mixed. Just like that. There you go. But now let's take this one step further. Now you just saw me mix up the cards, right? So I'm gonna actually show you guys how it's done. I'm not gonna show you exactly how it's done, but I'll give you guys a rough idea of what's going on. So let me just show you guys what's happening. You can see we have the red cards over here and the four black cards over there, right? I can't comprehend this shit. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's all like sleight of hand. So, but yeah, people lose. You can see we have the four black cards over here and the four red cards over here. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna break it down for you. So you can see we have the four black cards, just like so, right? And we're gonna place them in between each black card, just like this, right? So you can see the four black cards over here and the four red cards over here, right? Check this out, watch. You can see the situation right now. You can see nothing's happened yet. I'm gonna actually separate them into two packets, just like so. So we have all the cards over here. We have one packet and we have two packets, just like this, right? So we have red, black over here, so just like this. And we have red, black over here, just like this, right? So you can see the situation right now, nothing's happened yet. We still have black, red, just like this. And over here we have black, red, right? You can see the colors, you can see clearly nothing's happened yet, right? But check this out, watch the two packets. The moment I the moment they touch, if I snap my fingers, you can see now, in that instant, is when all the red cards rise to the top. And if all the red cards are on top, that means on the bottom, as usual, are the black cards. So there you go. We have the red cards over here, and the black cards at the front, at the back. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. So we're going to try a trick right now with 4 quarters and four cards here. So, well, in this case we're going to use the 4 aces, but the faces don't really matter, it's the cards. So we're going to take each one of the cards, we'll cover them on top of each one of the coins, just like so, right? Just like this, right? And once the cards have been covered, once the coins have been covered, I'm going to also rotate the cards as well, so just like this, as you can see, just to make them easier for me to handle, so to pick them up with. So, because we have 4 cards on top of each of these 4 coins, we're going to try to make each of the coins travel, and have all 4 coins end up in one corner by the end of the trick. So that's the plan here. So check this out, watch. We're going to start off with the these 2 coins over here, so we have these 2 coins over here. Check this out, watch. If I go like this, like that, you can see one of the coins has traveled across, just like this, right? And once again, if I take these 2 coins and I just go like this, you can see that one travels, and so does the last one, just like that. And there you go. That was the coin matrix. That quick, that simple, nothing but nothing else, nothing extra, but 4 cards and 4 coins. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And there you go. That's a coin matrix. Thank you. And yeah. So making each coin travel across one at a time, and then having them all appear in one corner, just like that. So there you go. Hakeem, Noang, thanks for the Noang, appreciate it. Thanks for the people clap, appreciate it as well. Thank you guys so much. Richard, thanks for Clappy. AYX, thanks for the what the fuck. PB Balloons, thanks for the clap. Hope you guys like that. Thank you guys so much. Thanks. We're gonna try a trick right now with the packet of cards here. We have a deck of cards here. But you can see all the faces of the cards. You can see they're all different cards, just like so. Well, not really all necessarily different. This is a deck full of color cards, like that you would like some color cards that you normally find like a antique shop or whatever. So like you can like choose whichever cards that you like from this deck. So specifically, this deck would be used for like Rubik's Cube tricks, because it's pretty much the same like a Rubik's Cube. Each color, there are like 6 of each color, and 9 of each color, 6 colors, 54 cards in total. So we're gonna try a trick with this deck right here. So I'm gonna give the cards a mix, just like so, right? And give the cards a few cuts as well. And once the cards have been mixed, once the cards have been cut, People Balloons, I'm going to spread the cards just like this, and whenever you like, just go ahead and say stop whenever you like. So go ahead, say stop, and take your time. We're actually not going to look at the card just yet until the very end, so this will be a mystery card for later. So stop right here. This card here, nice, cool. So this is the card. I'm going to leave it down there. Like I said, we're not going to look at that card just yet, but we're gonna use the rest of the deck to try to figure out what that card is. So what we'll do here is this. So I'm gonna break. The next thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna break the cards up into 4 packets, just like so, right? Roughly 4 packets. Doesn't have to be equal. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? And we're gonna flip these 2 piles face up, and we'll leave these 2 piles face down. What's gonna happen here is that we're gonna create chaos. In other words, we're gonna mix some cards that are face up and face down, right? All the way through. So I know everybody hates this, so I'm gonna mix up these cards just like so, right? So we have we'll mix up these cards with these cards just like this, right? And we'll do the same with these cards as well. Mix these cards with these cards, and mix up these cards with these cards. So until all the cards have been like thoroughly mixed, pretty much, right? Some cards that are face up, some cards that are face down, all the way through the entire deck. And we're gonna try to use this chaos to try to figure out what this card is. Check this out, watch. If I take the deck and I just wave over the card, and I snap just like this, you can see now, if I spread through, all the cards have restored themselves, except for all the blue cards. You can see most of the cards are all face down, except for all the blue cards, just like so, right? Which means, People Balloons, hopefully you chose blue. So you you found one of the blue cards, just like so. So there you go. Nice. Hope you guys like that. So there you go. All the blue cards, just like this. So, and yeah, hope you guys like that. So, pretty cool trick. Just a deck of cards here, colored deck. You select a card, mystery card that we haven't seen yet, and then all the cards have been mixed up and face down, and then with just a wave of the card, snap of the fingers, all the cards have fixed themselves. Most of the cards have been face down, all face the same direction, except for all the blue cards, which are all face up. So there you go. So we're gonna try a trick right now with a deck of cards here. As you can see, all the cards are mixed, all different, just like so, right? All the cards just like this, right? And we're gonna make a prediction. We're gonna make 4 predictions actually before you select a card. So I'm gonna remove 4 cards from the deck. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So yeah, 4 cards. We'll predict how it's gonna be at the end. So I'm not gonna show you guys these cards yet until the very end. So we'll leave these cards like right about here. It's fine. There you go. And in the meantime, guys, we're gonna have a card selected. So I'm gonna give the cards one of these shuffles, just like so, right? Just like this. And once the cards are mixed, once the cards are shuffled, Richard, go ahead and say stop whenever you like. So I'm gonna go nice and slow with this, just in case, because like there could be a delay. So go ahead, say stop whenever you like. So, because I know you probably take a little long. So take your time, of course. Stop right here. Nice, cool, awesome. So this card here, we'll leave that right there, right? Just like so, right? And what we'll do here is this. So I'm gonna look away. Hopefully you and everybody else get a good look at that card. Remember, this is the suit. Remember the value. Don't forget it. If you do, I'll turn it back over again. But don't say what it is, of course. If in case Richard, if you don't know what the card is, other people in the chat will help you remember it and remember the card. So, but yeah, take your time, Richard. Let me know when you got it. Right, Hakeem got the card. Nice, cool. So what we'll do here next is this. So I'm gonna take your card. I'll place it right back here. Right. So we'll give the cards one of these cuts, just like so, and we'll give the cards these shuffles, just like this. Right. So it doesn't matter where it is in the deck, but we're gonna try to see if we can try to find your card. So the cards are all mixed, all different, just like so. Right. And remember that you selected a card at the start. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna try. Try to see if we can try to help you find your card. So what we'll do here is this. So we're gonna try find your card by estimation, right? So I'm not sure where your card is in the deck. Could be near the top, could be near the bottom. We don't know, but we're gonna try by approximating. So I assume maybe your card given by where it is probably in the deck. I'm probably thinking. I feel like it's something like around like 10 to 20 cards down from the top. So Richard or anybody, doesn't matter who, but go ahead and give me a number between 10 and 20. So somewhere around that range is good. So, but yeah, I'm kind of sensing that it's like somewhere in between there. And we're gonna try to see if this works. Richard, that's out of range. So, but yeah, I said between 10 and 20. But yeah, take your time, guys. Anybody can give me a number between 10 to 20. 10 and 20 doesn't have to be specifically anybody, but you're a wizard. Thanks, Phoebe Lins, appreciate it. 9, really? There you go. Yep, there you go. Got 11 right there. Nice, cool. So we got 11 for Phoebe Lins. So that's not bad of a number. So we're gonna try to use that number. So you can see what I'm going to do here next is this. So I'm going to give the cards one of these cuts, just like so, right? So I'm going to cut the cards. I'll give the cards one of these like fancy cuts, just like this, right? Check this out, watch. And given by the cut, I'm sensing maybe this is around like 10, 11 cards, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is just a random cut. So I could count these, right? But in the real world, I would have you, I would hand you the packet and have you count the cards yourself, so that way you don't accuse me of like false stealing, right? So there's lots of magicians accuse me of that, but yeah, let's see if this works. So I'm gonna count the cards myself. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, 11, 11 cards. Wow, look at that. So yep, I was right. So there you go. Yep, you got it. 11 cards. Double cut. Yep, there you go. But yep, 11 cards. There you go. You got it perfectly. So People Balloons could have named any other like number, right? It could have been like any, had it been like any higher, it could have been we could have had like more cards, right, to count, but you named 11, so there you go. Nice. And remember that Richard, you selected a card at the very start. Hakeem, you said you got the card, right? Just in case he didn't, in case he forgot. Go ahead, whoever saw the card, go ahead and name it in the chat. And let's see if this works. And hopefully this is the one. Yep. See. Let Richard take it. right. Fine. If Richard didn't see it, in case Hakeem can like name the card, fine. It was six diamonds, I think. Right. Let's see if it is. Yep. There you go. Yep, perfect. So you got the 6 of diamonds. Yep, there you go. Nice, Richard got the 6 of diamonds. You chose a card at the very start. You selected a card and then put it back, and then we gave the cards like random shuffles, random mixes, and then I gave the card, and then after that, People Balloons named a random number between 10 and 20. He named 11, and then mixed up the card. I gave the cards like a random cut, right? And then after that, to which we removed that many cards out, 11 cards, and the 11 card was the 6 of diamonds. There you go. Nice, cool. But we're gonna take this one step further, actually. So now that we found your card, so remember that you could have selected any of these cards, right? But very importantly, that you could have named any other like number as well, because remember that before this trick even began, I removed these 4 cards out from the deck, right? You guys remember that? So remember that before you selected your card, the 6 of diamonds, before you named your number 11, I actually removed 4 cards, which were my prediction cards. These are actually my mathematical. This is actually my mathematical prediction, right? So in other words, we're gonna try these numbers. The cards that I selected actually add up to a specific number. So let me show you guys here one at a time. So we have a 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 2 is 7, plus 4 is 11. So there you go. Look at that. Not only did you select your card, but at the very start, somehow, some way, I knew what number you're gonna choose before you even picked it. So there you go. Look at that. And somehow the cards add up to the number that you freely named People Balloons. So yeah, had you chosen any other number, could have been any higher, or any smaller, would have been any smaller. So in this case, these are the cards that I picked, and you chose 11, and the numbers add up to 11. So we're gonna try a trick right now with just this card over here. We have here the Queen. So we're gonna, not really much of a trick as it is a game. So basically, your goal is to try to find the Queen of Hearts. So this is the money card. This is the card that you had to bet on, that you had to follow at all times, right? So this is the money card right here. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna pass it along from hand to hand, maybe spin around a few times. Be honest, guys. Where do you think the Queen is? Where's the Queen? Left bottom, right? Cool. Where? Right. So yep. There you go. Well, it is right there. So there you go. You were right. So there you go. Queen of Hearts is in my hand the whole time. So there you go. Nothing's happened yet. Nothing's been switched. So you can see the Queen of Hearts is still there, right? We're also gonna add another card as well. So this is a distractor card. So we have the 9 of Spades here. This is known as the distractor card. So don't follow the 9, follow the Queen, right? So check this out. Watch. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna switch the cards to 6-0, right? And just see if you're paying attention or not. See how it goes. I'm gonna place one card onto the table. And one card in my hand. So be honest. Where do you think the Queen is? On the table or in my hand? Take your time, guys. Left, right, right. So you say my hand. Sub Clever says my hand, right? People Balloon says left, right? Hand. Yep, everybody's saying hand. Let's see if you're right. Yep, you got it. Nice. So the Queen of Hearts was in my hand. There you go. Nice. Good guessing. So you go. 50-50, right? Not bad. Nice. Kagome said hand as well. Nice. Cool. Nice. You guys got it. Alright, let's make things a little bit more challenging now, right? So let's take this up a step. We'll add in another 9 of Spades. So you can see we have 2 9s of Spades here, just to confuse you. So we have one 9 of Spades, another 9 of Spades, and the Queen of Hearts. That's the card that you have to follow at all times, right? So, and you can see these 2 9s are here to distract you. You can see they're identical, just to confuse you. So do me a favor, do not follow the 9s. Just only follow the Queens, right? So just to make things easier, I will leave them face down. So be honest. Just simple. Go ahead and tell me where is the Queen. So where do you think it is? Any guesses? Middle, alright, middle card, nice, yep, you got it, nice, well, easy, you guys can clearly see it's face up, right, obviously. So, let's try this. So, this is where the move comes in, alright, so watch, I'm gonna go like this, I'm gonna switch the cards to 6-0, so you can see we have a 9 and a Queen to 6-0, right. If I take the Queen, I place it onto the table, right, you guys can see the Queen, right. Where do you think the Queen is, right? So remember that I place, we have a 9 over here, and I placed, you saw the Queen was in the middle, right? So where do you think the Queen is? Right, hand, right? Everybody, Kagome says hand, everybody says hand, except for, face down, Kagome Shuko says, on the table, right? So, to that, I mean, Kagome, everybody else seems to, well, to be right. Kagome, you would be technically correct, because you just saw me place the Queen onto the table. Well, actually, you would be wrong. This is actually the 9, and the Queen was in my hand all along. So, in my left hand. So, nice, cool. So we have the Queen over here and the 9 over here, right? Just in case you missed, we'll do that again for you. We'll take a 9 this time, so you guys can see very fairly. So you guys know what to follow. We have a Queen and 9, just like so, right? So, and if I switch like this, I'll do it in a way that you can't see it. So check this out, watch. I'm gonna go like this, once again, face up and face down. I'll turn it the other way, so that way you guys can see, right? Now, be honest, where do you think the Queen is? On the table or in my hand? Where do you guys think it is? Table, right? Everybody's saying table, right? People Balloon says table, Kagome says table, right? Yep. Well, yep, let's see if it is. Let's see if you're right. Yep, you would be correct. Yep, that would be the Queen of Hearts on the table, and the 9 of Spades was in my hand. So nice. Everybody's saying table. Nice, cool. Right, so there you go. 2 9s over here, Queen of Hearts. Everybody seems to be paying attention, so that's nice. That's cool. Cool. But yeah, let's take this up a step here. So check this out. Watch. You can see we have the 2 9s over here and the Queen of Hearts, just to make things a lot easier to follow. I mean, you guys have been paying attention a lot, so that's good. I'm gonna place the Queen of Hearts into my pocket, just like so, right? Nothing else in my hands, and we're just left with just the 2 9s, just like so, right? So you can see we have two black 9s, just so, two queens of 2 9s of Spades over here. I switch like this. Watch this. Once again, I'll mix the cards up just like so, right? Be honest. Where do you think the Queen is? In my pocket or in my hand? Be honest, guys. I mean, you can make any guesses. People Balloon says pocket, right? Kagome says pocket. Sub Clever says hand. Will Foundway says hand as well, right? So 2 guys are right, 2 guys are wrong. So I mean, but yeah. Well, to that, you guys would probably be correct. You guys said pocket, right? So you saw me place the Queen of Hearts in my pocket, so yeah, that's true. So yeah, nothing's happened yet, right? So we have the Nine of Spades over here, nothing's happened yet. We still have the Nine of Spades, but if I were to do that, if I snap my fingers, that's when I can change it into the Queen of Hearts. That's how I can switch, right? So we have the Queen of Hearts over here, and the Nine of Spades over here. So you can see they swap places. Look at that. So now let's try to make things a lot simpler now that you guys get what's going on. Let's try to make things a lot easier now. Right? So we have two black nines over here and the Queen of Hearts in the middle. Just logic. As you can see, the Queen of Hearts is in the middle. Check this out. Watch. If I place it onto the table, we're just left with two nines. Simple. Where do you think the Queen is? Where should it be, actually? So you don't have to be. There's no wrong or right answers here. You can come up with your own answers. Pocket, right? People in says pocket, right? Cool. Subclever says table, right? So, well, you just saw me place the Queen of Hearts on the table, so yep, it should be obvious now because if you have two black nines left and place the Queen of Hearts on the table, so subclever, you would be correct, but actually, if I snap my fingers, changes to an extra nine. So we have an extra Nine of Spades here. So, and the Queen of Hearts was actually in my pocket. So, people balloons, you were correct. So the Queen of Hearts is over here, and the Nine of Spades, I don't know where this came from, so put this away. So, it should be on a table, but it's gotta be elsewhere. Yep, there you go. So, yep. But yep, you got it. Nice. So, Queen of Hearts was in my pocket all along, so there you go. People balloons was right. So, now let's change things up a bit because I feel bad, right? So, the problem with this game is that you only focus on one thing and you forget about the others. For example, you focus on the Queen of Hearts and you forget about the nines, right? But seems you guys like get how the game works. But let's try to change things up a bit. So forget about the Queen. Let's focus on the nines instead. So check this out. Watch this nine over here. If I place it onto the table, where's the nine? So, well, I mean, a lot of people will probably say we're here, but where's like one of the nines? So anybody, any guesses? Table, right? Yep, you would be correct, but actually, if I snap my fingers, you can see it changes to the Queen, right? And same thing over here. If I take this nine over here, check this out. Watch. If I go like this, watch. If I place it onto the table and I snap just like so, you can see that's when it changes into another Queen, just like that, and just like that, we're just left with just 1, 2, 3 queens, just like that, over here. And you're probably wondering where all the nines went the entire time. Where you guys think all the nines went? So yep, Pog, yep. What the fuck? How? Yep. Thanks. Okay, that was magic. Yep. People clap. Thanks, Manny Prayer. Hope you enjoyed. Pocket. Yep. You were right. Yep. In my pocket the entire time were all the nines, the entire time. So you can see all the nines over here in my pocket. But now let's take things one step further. So, I mean, this would technically be the end of the trick, but let's take this one step further. So you can see we have three Queen of Hearts and 3 Nines of Spades. Check this out. Watch. I'm gonna take these queens. I'll place them over here. I'm gonna cover it up with my mouse so that way you guys can see nothing's. So that way I can't go near them, just like so, right? Check this out. Watch. We just left with just only the nines left. So check this out. Watch. You can see we have 1, 2, 3 nines over here, just like that, right? Watch this. If I do the sneaky magic move and I just wave over the queens and they snap, just like so, you can see now we have the queens. If the queens are over here, that means under my mouse the entire time were the nines. So look at that. We have 3 queens, 3 nines, and they swap places. Look at that. Pretty cool. So they swap places. Just when you saw me with the queens, place it out to the side, and then just left the nines, and then they swap places visually, just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. So let's try a trick with this deck here. As you can see, all the cards are all mixed, all different, just like so, right? And go ahead, double triple. It doesn't really matter for this specific trick. Normally, when a magician asks you to pick a card, normally I don't see it, but for this specific trick, go ahead. It doesn't really matter if I see it, so because we're gonna sign out anyways. So go ahead and name one that you see here. Oh, no heat map. Oh, we do have heat map. If you want to use the heat map, that's fine too. Hang on a second. There you go. Wait, we got a lot of heat maps actually. Let me refresh first. Nobody else click on anything. Only double triple gets to click, please. Alright, what do you want? Discard, what, Jack of Hearts? Is that fine? Is that fine, double triple? Yes, alright, cool, awesome. Let me refresh. Get rid of this, alright, cool. So, once again, doesn't really matter if I see what the card is. Happens to be the Jack of Hearts, just like this, right? And we're gonna assign it because it's a face card. Like I'm gonna place your name like on the side here. So double triple right here. Double triple, just like so, right? Just like this. And yeah, so there you go. We have your card here, just like this, right? So you have your card, double triple, right there on the outer border of the Jack of Hearts, just like this. So there you go. Just make things special, just like that, right? So that way I don't have like any like duplicates or whatever, right? Now let's try it. Let's just try a trick out with this Jack of Hearts here. So check this out. Watch. I'm gonna take the Jack of Hearts and place it back into the deck, just like so, right? Give the cards a few cuts and a shuffle, so that way you guys can see it's completely fair, right? And I'll give the cards a few cuts as well. So your card is lost somewhere to the deck, right? Now you can see because it's somewhere into the deck. Hopefully it's not on the bottom or next to the bottom. Hopefully it's not on top or next to the top, right? But here's the goal of the trick, right? Whenever I snap my fingers, every time I do it, every time I snap my fingers, your card is gonna jump to the top. So that's what's gonna happen here. So check this out. If I snap my fingers just like this, what happens is that your card jumps back to the top, just like that. And it will happen every time. So you can see there's your card. Double triple right there on the side. There's your name right there, just like so, right? Now let's see if we can try this again for you guys. So once again, I'll place it in the back, so that way you guys can see it's in the middle, just like so, right? And check this out. Watch. Once again, just a snap, nothing more than a snap of the fingers. You can see your card jumps back to the top, just like that, right? This time we'll place it in the front, so that way you guys can see it a lot better, right? But before I snap my fingers, before I do anything, people are probably wondering to me, like, what happens if I don't snap my fingers? What happened if I did nothing, right? You see, obviously nothing happens, right? You see there's nothing, it's not on top. Five of spades, Jack of spades, neither of those were your card. Not until I snap my fingers, you can see that's when your card jumps to the top. So there you go. It's only in that snap. By doing that, your card jumps to the top every single time. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So because it's ambitious, you sign your card, it's special. It listens to you because I wrote your name on it, just like that, right? So there you go. Let's try things a little bit more different. Let's do this like kind of hands-off now, so you can see. Well, we're gonna do this like one-handed, just like so. So I'll take your card, I'll place it about center. I'll do this like one hand, just like so. Cut your card into the pack, just like so. I'm gonna slowly push it in, just like that. And you can see nothing happens until I snap my fingers. You can see that's when it jumps to the top. So look at that, just like that. You can see your card jumps to the top, just like that. Even with just one hand, you can see it jumps to the top, just like so, right? Just like this. Alright, now let's try something a little bit different here. You can see your Jack of Hearts is right here, so watch this. You can see I'm gonna push it forward about like maybe halfway, and I'll place it like right around here, like close to the bottom. We're actually gonna separate the card. We're gonna actually isolate it. So we're gonna separate the your card. We're gonna take half the cards, place it off to the side, and your card is inside this packet, just like so. You can see it's still protruding out, just like so, right? So you know which card is in which packet. I'm gonna push it in, just like so. If I snap my fingers, you can see you would think that your card would be on top, right? Because it's in this packet right here. It should come to the top, but actually this is not the top of the deck. This is actually the bottom half of the deck. The top of the deck is actually right over here. So you can see there's your card. You can see it kind of travels from one place to the other, like a transporter. So kind of like a portal from one place to the other. Your card gets pushed into this pile, and by snapping the fingers, it appears into the it rises back to the top in the other pile. Just like that. Look at that. Pretty cool. Double triple's name on it. Look at that. Pretty cool. Alright, now let's try something a little bit different here. So now, just to make things a lot easier to follow, and much more difficult for me, I guess. I mean, a lot easier for me, I guess. But we're gonna remove half of the pile. We're gonna remove half the deck, just like so. As a matter of fact, let's actually put put it in the box for now. So we'll remove half the pile, place it inside this box for safekeeping, right? We'll get back to it shortly, but we're only just gonna need this pile, this half of cards for now. So what we'll do next here is this. So a little bit of interaction. Go ahead, first person that tells me to stop. This is a very small pile. Go ahead and tell me when to stop. So go ahead and say stop. I'll go super slow this time. And whenever you say stop, I'll stop right here. Nice, cool. So whatever you say, I'll place your card into the pile, just like so, right? So you can see, because it's in the middle, you can see it's obviously not on top. You can see it's not on the bottom, right? But only when I snap my fingers, that's when your card jumps back to the top with your name on it, just like that, right? So no matter where you said stop, place your card in, snap with the fingers, your card jumps to the top. So that's cool, right? But it's not just doesn't have to be like necessarily in the middle. It can be anywhere, right? I could place it on the bottom. If I riffle the cards and I snap, you can see that's when it jumps to the top. Look at that. So it could be anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's in the middle or on the bottom. It could anywhere in the deck. It will always jump to the top, just like that, right? Let's try something a little bit different here. Let's make things a lot more contrasting. Let's remove maybe a couple more cards. We'll get rid of maybe... Oh, this is perfect. We have 2 black 3s here, so that's perfect. So we'll remove these cards here. So get back to this pile over here. So, and we're just gonna work out with these. I blanked. Do it again. It says Peekaboo. All right, so we have 2 black 3s over here, and the Jack of Hearts over here. So we have pretty much, let's say like pretty much of a thin deck of cards. So I mean the principle is still the same though. So check this out. Watch. Place your card right in between the 2 black 3s. If I snap my fingers, you can see that's when it jumps to the top, right? Once again, if you missed, I'll do it again for you. I'll take the Jack, place it in between 2 black 3s, just like so. If I snap my fingers like this, that's when it jumps to the top. Now, once again, it doesn't have to be in the middle. It could be once again, it could go like on the bottom, right? It doesn't matter if I snap my fingers. You can see it goes back on top, right? If I place it off to the side, and you can see 2 black 3s go on top of your card. Check this out. Watch. If I snap my fingers, that's when your card jumps to the top, just like that, right there. Jack of Hearts. There you go. Right. And you can see we have the 2 black 3s over here. So there you go. Cool. Now, let's go for the finale here. So now at this point, you pretty much know everything that happens with this trick, right? Sign card gets lost into the deck. Snap of the fingers jumps to the top every time, right? That's a good trick, but some people might probably be skeptical. We got like a few. Some of you guys are probably like suspicious, right, of me like cheating or doing anything like some sort of like trickery going on, right? So I mean that is true. I'm a magician, so but yeah, let's try things a little bit different here. So there's actually 2 ways that this could possibly be done, right? One way that this could be like a trick. Maybe you think I had like a duplicate Jack of Hearts with the double triples name on it, so that could be possible, right? Let's have somebody name, like, give me some sort of symbol or shape, number, anything at all that I can like draw on the face of this Jack of Hearts. So just to make things a lot more special. So I mean, just in case like the signature wasn't good enough, maybe add like some more stuff on there. So, but yeah, smiley face, right? Cool, fine. So we'll use a black Sharpie, fine, whatever. So we'll put like smiley face right here, whatever. Right there, just like so, right? I'm not the best artist, right? So I tried my best. So we got a smiley face. I'll also draw like a face as well, so you can see so there's a smiley face, just like so, right? Smile face. We also got a peace sign from Double Triple. So let's maybe, yeah, we'll use the same Sharpie, whatever. Right, peace sign. We'll draw it like right about here, like on the heart right here. So fine. So peace sign, just like that, right on the Jack of Hearts. There you go. Cool. There you go, guys. Awesome. Not only do we have Double Triple's name on it, and also we have a smiley face and a peace sign from you guys. Thanks, guys, for making it more special. Just to signify that, to know that this is really your card, and there's no way it could have like any duplicates, right? So let's try things. Let's get back to the deck of cards here. So another way that this could possibly be done is like sleight of hand, right? As you know, like hand is quicker than the eye, right? You guys already know the saying, right? So just to make sure that that's not the case, we're gonna try something a little bit different here. We're gonna add a piece of rope to it. So we're gonna take this piece of rope. We're gonna take it. and we're gonna wrap it around the entire deck, so that way there's no way possible that I can do any sort of like sleight of hand, right? So just to make sure that I can't manipulate the cards, right? So just like so, you can see the deck has been tied, just like this, right? Now let's try to see if this works. So you can see the deck has been wrapped up. I'm gonna take your card. I'm gonna place it about in the middle, just like this, right? You can see the card clearly into the middle, just like that, right? You can see it really goes into the middle, no doubt about it. All the way around. Check this out. Watch from top to bottom. Your card goes right into the middle, just like that. Nothing's happened yet. Still in the middle. Watch this. Still wrapped up with rope. If I snap my fingers, see, if I take the top card, you can see right in the middle is the Jack of Hearts, but not just any Jack of Hearts though. If I remove it out completely, you can see it also has Double Tribble's name, smiley face, and a peace sign right there. So there you go. Nice. Right the way on top of the deck. Even though you saw me wrap the deck up with rope, you saw me put the card into the middle, directly in the middle, and then by snapping the fingers, your card jumps right back to the top. Just like that. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. So, there you go.